All right, drum roll, Q&A time. That is right, I put the question out on Instagram a couple of weeks ago that I was doing a Q&A, so without further ado, we're gonna get straight on to answering your questions. But before we do, of course, we have the Red Arc winner giveaway being announced in this episode, so stay tuned for that. I'll be drawing the winner of the $900 value prize pack from Red Arc and Built Not Bought later in the episode, so stay tuned for that. All right, straight off the bat, we've got some questions now. So the first question is from a Patreon member. So this is from Doug. Now he's been a long time Patreon supporter. Thank you, Doug, you're an absolute legend. Now he has asked, are you doing a budget build? Something like 5,000 for a stock 4x4 and 5 grand for mods. Funny you should say that. Obviously, I did just buy that 80 series. Now the plan with that, the first stage will be a budget build. You are correct. But stage 2, that goes out the window. Actually, I want you to comment down below what you would like to see happen to that 80 series build. Talisha Marie, what moment sticks out for you as your most favorite experience ever? That is a tricky one. Is this in life or in four-wheel driving terms? I'm gonna go for the overall favorite experience, and that would have to be, I was on Cocos Islands on a 5-week working trip. I was doing some kite surfing instructing over there, and just the whole time blew my mind. No phone reception, beautiful lagoon. We had sharks chasing our wakes on the boards. We had turtles, we had everything you could imagine. One of the most amazing experiences of my life. All right, we've got Nate Man 15. Would you ever buy back your old Patrol? Interesting question. So the old GU that we took to Cape York, if it's in any condition, probably, but that is unlikely, and I definitely wouldn't pay what I sold it for. Actually, I did have a lead a while ago. It was in Canberra and there was a massive hailstorm, so I don't know how it fared in that, but last thing I saw of it was probably like 6 months ago, so it's still out there, and it looked like it was still in the sort of condition I gave it to him, so possibly, if it's out there, hit me up, I might buy it back. That'd be an interesting story. All right, we've got Lucky 9 Design, your favorite YouTube channel. All right, again, four-wheel drive sense or in general? I'm gonna go with general. Look, if I'm sitting down to have me a lunch, I just whack on a bit of Dude Perfect. You can't go wrong with Dude Perfect. Yeah! And I'm embarrassingly gonna say a bit of Logan Ball. From my friend Matt, or maybe it's Matt or someone else, but it's from Explore 4x4. Do you want to be Chopper Reed when you grow up? Not at the moment, but I have had the handlebars before, so who knows? Maybe there's a bit of chopper inside me. That sounded wrong. Actually, I want you to comment down below whether you think the Mo should stay or go. It's been around for a while now, but I'm thinking maybe chop it off and raise some money for charity? Or do I just grow it longer? Or should I do a build, shave it, and then not shave it again until the build's done and see how big it grows? That could be an interesting one. All right, we've got Ryan Phillips 469. Have you almost shit yourself while driving? I'm gonna take that in a non-literal sense, but yes, probably when I jumped the dune. I was squeezing every bone and muscle in my body when I was flying through the air. But look, the sun was going down, it was golden hour, we had to get the shot. It worked out all right, apart from a broken sump, 6-hour flat tow home, getting pulled over by the cops and having to rebuild it for like the next few months, but that's fine. We got Mark Gerlach, get an 80 series. Funny you should say that. Obviously this Q&A went out before I just bought an 80 series. There you go. Hope you're happy. It's because of you, Mark, that I bought the 80, let's be honest. Dylan_Nash08, what is your love about petrol V8s and petrols in general? I wouldn't say it's a love, it's just an engine I understand. And I do want to do a diesel one day, and we'll be doing a diesel very soon. But I just know me petrols, and I love the power delivery. You can just get way more out of them. Something about them, I just understand it. Best place to go in WA, planning a trip next year from central Queensland. All right, you're a Queenslander going over to my home state. All right, I would say anywhere down south. Hit all the coasts down south. As soon as you go sort of past Bunbury, you got Dunsborough, and then you start going around the Esperance, you got Yellingup, all sorts of places. White sand, crystal clear beaches, you'll love it. Ryan O'Claude, when are you going to do a diesel build? So yes, speaking of the devil, diesel build. All right, you might have seen on Instagram the other day, a 1HD FTE. I am looking for that engine. I've got a couple of leads, now it's for a project that I want to do, a conversion. So that'll be coming out soon, and that's a diesel. So hopefully you'll be happy with that. It's not for the 80, get that out of your head. Would you ever buy a Land Cruiser or stick to Nissens? Brooksy 1.0, why did you choose to make that style of bull bar? So he's referring to the new one that I'm building for the Patrol, and to be honest, I'm trying to just make the look a bit more modern. Like a lot of these dual cab late model 4-wheel drives have almost a bumper looking bull bar. It's quite tight, it follows the body lines. So I wanted to try and recreate that on the Patrol, shopping the hoops off, trying to make it look a little bit more modern. You might love it, you might hate it. I might love it, I might hate it. Who knows, but I'm gonna give it a shot. What is your favorite beer? Cider. All right, we've got another Patreon question. My boy Joel Gandy, also been a long time Patreon supporter from WA. He asked what the difference is between Perth and Brisbane for the workshop setup. What are the pros and cons between each state? Look, obviously here there's a lot more going on, a lot more of the sponsors are here, there's a lot more places to see, but in saying that, did I see all of WA? I don't know. Maybe there was more to see, but obviously I prefer having a space like this in Queensland, but obviously back home, I knew a lot more people, had me family, but hopefully I can find my long lost family here. We got Burnsy 96. Will you ever team up with the boys from 4Drive Action for a trip out bush? If I had $1 for every time I got asked this question. Look, if the 4Drive Action boys are listening right now, hit us up. Maybe we can sort something out because I would do it. It'd be pretty sweet. I don't know. It'd probably cost me a lot of money, but no. I think it is time now to announce the winner of the Red Art giveaway. All right, guys, so it's time to announce the winner of this Red Art giveaway. So we ran this for about a week and we had a huge amount of entries, a massive amount of interest there. So, whoa, can't trust these things, eh? All right, so we've had Red Art just send me through the winner of that competition. So they drew the winner at random. Now, obviously the question you have to answer to enter is in 25 words or less, tell us how that Red Art gear will make your touring experience that much better. Now, the winner is Gary Hollis, okay? So he's from Perth in WA. Now his answer was, well, let's just say that nothing will ruin a camping trip more than warm beers and off meat from a flat battery. So this BCDC is coming out to you, Gary, as well as the Built Not Bought merch pack and a voltage gauge. So from now on, your beers are gonna be cold and your meat is not gonna be going off. Back to the video. All right, and we're back. Next question is from Brooks.Bathurst. Built Not Bought Holden HQ Ute build? I don't know, maybe he's referring to the one that we already did, my brother's HQ, if he is. That is pretty much finished. He's just getting plates on it and licensed at the moment. And I'm planning to film a rig rundown on that when I'm back in Perth, which will be the first non-4-wheel drive sort of street machine rig rundown that I'm doing, which will hopefully open a plethora of other cool builds. Age bet, what's on your pizza? Pineapple. I'm gonna have to put this one out to the masses. Comment down below whether you think pineapple should be on pizza. Of course it is. It's gotta be. Hutcho 275. What do you hate the most about your Nissen? Okay, this is something that is not a Nissen thing, it's just a 4-wheel drive thing, and that is just the fact that it deteriorates. This thing was, I could eat me dinner off any part of this when I built it, and it's just turned to shit. And it's not because of what I've been doing, it's just over time, the places you take them, the rust, the dings, the dents, it all adds up, and my motor that was so beautifully shiny is just destroyed. Will Perks, plans for next trip. Now, once the restrictions are lifted, I'm hoping to head over to Moreton Island. That's my first trip. That's more than a couple of nights. After that, Tassie. Shannon Drake 98. How are you adapting to living in Queensland? Anything different? Well, of course it's different, but it's full of better. I do really enjoy it over here. Don't miss Perth yet. But obviously having a workshop like this is just a dream, and the places and people here have been so welcoming. I'm loving it so far, absolutely awesome. All right, I've got Charlie_MTB wins the next Show Your Dirt in Melbourne. That was planned, obviously 4th of April, but the bloody Rona has postponed it. So obviously as soon as the restrictions are lifted, we're back into action. Everything's in place, ready to go for the Melbourne show, and then we'll be doing the Brizzy, the Sydney, it's all happening. Show Your Dirt in all the states, gonna be happening again this year, if not early next year, of course. All right, _Ethan_Beard. Oh, this is a cracker. How do I get girls to like my 4x4 instead of just guys? Dude, if you figure that one out, let me know. All right, guys, well, that has been the Q&A for, I think this is the 3rd or 4th one I've done, but it's the first one I've done since I moved to Queensland. So I hope that answered a few of your questions. If not, make sure to add me on Instagram. Send me some questions if you have any. I try and answer as many as I can throughout the day. Or if you're on Patreon, you will get answered. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching this Q&A. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And if you haven't already, get yourself some Built Not Bought merchandise. We've got the new long sleeve singlets coming out soon. Coming into winter, of course, the hoodies are back in stock, and our Built Not Bought classic tee. We've got the kids tee, we've got a bunch of stickers, all of that stuff. Good to go. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy, peace. Hello guys and welcome to Built Not Bought HQ. Make sure to click on the far left to subscribe to the channel. Click down below to see the latest episode if you missed it. And don't forget our merchandise on our website. See you in the next episode.